Okay. We are going to review Unit 2 quiz. This is the Unit 2 quiz review. You guys cool with that? I'm saying it on the video so we can see. Unit 2 quiz review. Unit. Ah! Ah! You want to see something funny on the video? Watch this. Watch this. Oh no! Oh! 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 Whoa! Did you guys feel that? Is everyone okay? I don't know if we need to evacuate. Whoa! Oh no! Here comes another! Oh! 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 Whoa! Oh! Are you okay? Oh shoot! The earthquake damaged the webcam. Okay. Oh my gosh! Those of you watching, we just had a major earthquake. SOS. But we're still gonna go on. We're still gonna review. Are you guys okay over there? Oh my gosh! Better call the police. No, I mean, wait. Who do you call when you need medical help? The plumber? Call the plumber! Oh! You know they're arbitrary to call the plumber if someone gets hurt. Is that discrimination? Shoot, that earthquake messed up my. I think we're good. All right. Okay, you guys. Anyone need to go to the hospital? Yeah. Roberto, hospital. Send him. Tony. All right. Okay, we're gonna review this. What is my H and K? What is my H and K? -5, -2. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. You guys get that point right there? Oh, look at you guys. You guys are willing to. You're supposed to go to the hospital. You're still staying. Oh my gosh. No A, so it's squared. So if it's squared, I go over 1, up 1, over 2, up 4, over 3, up 9, over 4, up 16, blah, 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 blah. So go over 1, up 1, both sides, over 2, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And go over 9. And there you go. You're cool? You want to check your work? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, -1. Is that one of your points? -4, -1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I got 3 over. I got 3, comma 2. I got. You guys get that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7, comma 2. Is that one of your points too? Check. I'm sorry. -3, 2, -7, 2. You guys get those points? If you got those, you know you got that. Hey, you got number 1 correct, right? What do you spend most of your time on? Besides that, when studying for the test, the ones that you hate the worst, you spend the most time on, right? The ones that are the most difficult. So if this one's easy, don't do like this most of your time on this if you already know how to do it. Okay, we're going to review quadratics. That's what this quiz is on. Okay. Make sure. Am I good? Oh yeah, find zeros. Okay. Okay. All right. You guys remember how to do this one? We did this a while ago. In my opinion, this is not that challenging. But right now you're probably saying, how the heck do I do this problem? It's probably fine if you probably forgot how to do it. Write the equation for a quadratic function that goes through the given point and has the given vertex. Well, if we have the vertex, I can, what form am I going to use? Vertex form? You guys remember vertex form? Yeah. Write down what vertex form is with the H, K, and A. Write that down. Vertex form with the H, K, and A. I'll give you 10 seconds to do it because I want to do it. I want to spend more time on more difficult problems. Vertex form looks like this, so make sure you have this. Y equals A times X minus H squared plus K. You guys got that? Now, uh-oh. Are you still? They always do that. Stay in call. Now, let's do the easy part. When I say easy, you'll probably still think it's hard. I have the vertex, which is XY. What other letters or coordinates can I call these? HK. HK. Remember, the H ends up being the opposite. So X plus 1, Y equals A times X plus 1 squared minus 5. It's really X minus negative 1, right? We just make it X plus 1. But, right? Pretty straightforward, right? I mean, I understood that, Sensei, no problem. Now what do you have to figure out? Starts with an A. The A, right? So, let's write this out. Instead of Y equals A times X plus 1, I'm going to go blank equals A times blank plus 1 squared minus 5. Tell your partner what I should put for Y and what I should put for X. Go, tell him. You have 10 seconds to tell him. What do I put for Y? Someone tell me. 3. What do I put for X? 1. Boom. And then we solve. Remember your order of operations. What do we do first? Parentheses. Then what? At PEMDAS. Exponents. Then addition and subtraction or multiplication. No multiplication. And then, oh, we just solve it from there, right? I hear ya. So, you guys want to try solving that on your own? Go ahead and solve for A. Solve for A. And then write your equation. Just plug in H and K. Then you plug in the X and Y. And then solve for A. And then reset your formula. If you have the answer to A, let me know if you want me to check it. Otherwise, you can check with your neighbor, or if you want help, let me know. I can help you. Otherwise, let me click and look. Ready? I'll tell you what I'm looking at. Because I don't remember what the answer is. I could be wrong there. Let me see what you did. Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I don't want to add those. That's the order of operations. 4a minus 5. Because we can't multiply the 4 and 8 and the other one. Solve our so 4a minus 5. All right. No, look, we're just getting ready. Very good. You guys get ready. Wait, how did you get 4? Yeah. Just wait. Yeah, but you guys tell me you're good. All right, A is 2. So, however, I asked for A, but that's not our final answer. We all understand that, right? A is 2. It's not our final answer. We want to go 1. So order of operations says we say 1 plus 1 is 2 squared minus 5. 2 squared is 4. Order of operations says we do that next. So 3 equals, now, A times 4 minus 5. Now, I can't combine these because I still have to multiply. Like order of operations says I have to multiply this times this before I add those. So we just keep it together. 3 equals 4a minus 5. You leave it like that. Right? You guys understand that step? 4a. Then you add 5 and then divide by 4. Plus 5 plus 5. 8 equals 4a. Then divide by 4 on both sides. And a equals 2. But I got to plug my 2 back into my equation. I'm going to call it f of x equals 2 times x plus 1 minus 5. We got to put the h and k in there, right? I just figured out what a was. I just plugged the 2 in for the a from my original equation, which you can, sorry. Oh, why does it flip like that? Here's my original equation. Y equals x plus 1 squared minus 5. Did I forget the square? I heard someone say square. Sorry, square. Yes, you need the square. I will take points off if you don't have the square. Did you make that mistake, Sensei? I know I'm not fair. Are we good? Can I move on? Okay, a little bit more challenging than the first one, but I think this is solvable. Is this solvable? You could do this on a test. You guys think you can? Practice that a couple of times. Remember, here's the equation. Y equals 2 times x plus 1 squared minus 5. Yeah, yes. I'll give you the vertex points for sure. Just like this, just different numbers. Graph a function below. F of x equals x cubed. I'll get you set up on this. Remember, x cubed. 1 cubed is 1. Did you ever eat at the Ojai Pizza Company? Someone's telling me that's good. That's probably good. Has anyone had pizza at Whole Foods? Yeah. Someone told me that's good. Okay. Someone said it was as good as, it's better than Toppers. Really good at what? Good at what? What? But it's so good. You know what? All right, x cubed. Can I graph this? I'm just going to graph it. Okay, where is my vertex? 0, 0. So I got my vertex at 0, 0. And then I cube everything. Over 1, what's 1 cubed? 1. What's 2 cubed? Took over 2 up 8, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somewhere up there. What's negative 1 cubed? Negative 1, make sure you go down. Negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative 2 cubed. And there you go. You guys get that? No, hold it. Holding it up. Doing a test review. Huh? Well, I'm not quizzing you on that on this time, so no. All right, moving on. X plus 3 cubed. What does that plus 3 do? How you guys feeling about the quiz so far? For how long? Just even if you're like 20 minutes late, 2:30, 5 minutes late. Oh, 1:06. So be 5 minutes early, right? Okay, what's my H and K for this one? I don't want to spend too much time, but once you get the H and K, negative. You guys with me? H and K. H is negative 3, K is 0. So my vertex is 1, 2, 3. And then you just do the same thing, right? Over 1, up 1, over 2, up 8. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative 1, negative 1. Negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So far, so good? All right. Should I go back? Sorry, am I going too fast? Sorry. Raise your hand if you still need it up. Okay, I'm gonna move. All right. Find the zero. Now we're getting to a little bit more challenging. Find the zeros of the given function. Leave your answers in simplified radical form. I already gave you the hint for this one. Did I give you the hint on the test? Some of you don't need to use the quadratic formula. Okay. So on the test, when I say test, I mean quiz. I'm not going to give you a hint of using the quadratic formula. How do I know if I need to use the quadratic formula or not? Well, you can anytime you have, but as opposed to, yes, you're right. However, when would I know to use the quadratic formula or X box parentheses? Well, you go like this. Let's do X. Let's do x. Hey, don't write this out, just watch. X box parentheses, what goes on top of the x? Negative 18. 6 times 3 is negative 18, and then negative 11. What times what equals negative 18 and adds to negative 11?
Negative, no, 9 and negative.
Let's see, I got 1 and 18. Does that, you got to subtract. Does that equal 11? No. 2 and 9. If I subtract it, does it equal 11? No. 3 and 6. If I subtract it, equal 11? No. And then 4, 5. So none of those do.
Negative,
So
negative 2 and negative
1. That'll make the 18 positive. So guess what? My point is, if you can't find two numbers that equal this and equal that, then guess what you use? You sing a song. And I'm not writing it. I'm not giving you the quadratic formula on the test. So guess what? You got to memorize it. So
you should take the song away.
x equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Write that down a couple of times because I'm not giving that to you on the quiz. Quiz. Yeah. X equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Hey, homies. Is it okay if I call you homies? What's my a equal to? Should I pause? Am I going too fast? I'll pause while you guys are writing it down. People are solving it away. That's good. Hey, everyone look up here real quick as you're solving it, though. But look up here. What's my a equal to? 3. What's my b equal to? Negative 11. What's my c equal to? So, I know you're on it, but what I would do is I'd go x equals negative blank plus or minus square root blank squared minus 4 blank blank all over 2 blank. Now, as you are solving it, as I'm solving it, let's put our numbers in. Now, this is confused. A lot of people make this mistake. It's negative 11. What does negative 11 become? Positive 11. Got my negative 11 here. Got my 4a, 3c, negative 6, all over 2a, which is 3. I think the hardest part is knowing the equation. Then if you break it down step by step, it's pretty straightforward. Just look at it. Step by step. Little step by little step. Each little step is easy. Negative 11. You guys already said that's positive 11. Plus or minus, what is negative 11 squared? 121. Put in your calculator if you don't know it. Then you say negative 4 times 3 is 12 times negative 6. Negative 12 times negative 6 is 72. Just multiply those out. Just multiply them out. So I say plus 72. All over 2 times 3 is 6. That's pretty easy. 121 plus 72. I think it's plus. Because negative times negative is a positive. Right? Am I right? That's what I think it is.
Yeah. 193.
What is it? 193?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, a couple things that I want you to know for your quiz. Couple things I want you to know for your quiz is number 1. If you leave it like this, 11 plus or minus square root, what do you say, 183? 193 over 6. I will accept that as an answer. But if you can break it down, I don't think 193 is divisible by anything, is it? 193 divided by 3. Nope. 193 divided by 7. Nope. But you guys remember how I talked about the breaking out of jail and all that kind of stuff? If you do that, and if we have time, I'll go over an example of that. If you do that, I will give you, because I'm not allowed to give you extra credit, give you bonus. It's called a different thing. Is that okay? I just recorded that. Ignore what I said. Oh no, it's going after you. Oh, I'll feed the baby. I'll feed the baby. Open it up. The choo-choo goes in the mouth. Choo-choo. Do you like that broccoli? Do you like that broccoli? Like, you're feeding a baby. You ever do that? Feed the baby, right? It's fun. Trust me, Jackson. Huh? Oh, they like it. They love it. I've had 4 of them. They love it. Here come the potatoes. Chugga, 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 chugga. Woo, woo. Who eats that? You're such a big boy. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. No, I got 4. I got 4 kids. Okay. Anyway. Oh, why'd you go again? Oh, you can't simplify. Wait, 172. Did I do something wrong? See, I got 121. Yeah. Did you guys get this? Do y'all get this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm running next one.
Did I have a different? 3 squared minus 11. Oh, so that's, maybe it's a different problem. Oh, maybe it should be a 10. Oh, I wrote it wrong.
Oh my.
Wait, who's freaking out? Did someone freak out? Has anyone have you never made a mistake before? Listen, most math teachers don't make mistakes, but I'm a loser math teacher, so. Huh? No, don't start over. You don't have to. But let's do this one. I mean, you don't have to do this one, but this is the example that I wanted to show you. This one ends up being 10 plus or minus 1 squared root of 172 over 6. Okay? I'll accept this as an answer, but if you simplify it, I'll give you bonus. You know what I mean? Do you want me to show you how to simplify this? Which one do you want me to show you? Okay. So remember, like, say you solve, and you end up with this, because I know you guys don't want to do this again, but if we have time, if you want to, we can. You take the 172. Remember, we go 172. We go square root of 172. You find the prime factors. What's 172? 172 divided by 4, probably 43. I got 4 and 43. 4 is 2 and 2, right? And 43 can't simplify. So here's my prime numbers. So 172 is 10 plus or minus square root of 2 times 2 times 43 all over 6, right? So this equals that. Now who gets out of jail? The 2's. The 2's get out, 1 dies, and it looks like that, right? You guys with me so far? Then I can only simplify, I can only reduce this 6 if both of these two numbers can be reduced by the same number. So since all three of these are divisible by what? 2, I can divide them all by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So my answer is 5 plus or minus square root 43 over 3. And that will be the simplified bonus answer. Those of you who are taking pictures of it, it is on video. Of course, on the video, you have to scroll and try forever to find. How's the quiz feel so far? How's the quiz feel so far? Don't say anything if it feels good. Oh, feels bad. Can I move on? What? The simplifying? Okay. Wait, what part do you not understand? Who needs me to do it again? I'll show you guys after, okay? We'll go back to it. Is that cool? So we don't want to go to the whole class. Okay, here we go. Let's move on. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I put this one on. This one's so hard. I'm really sorry, guys. I can't change the quiz. I can't change the quiz. I can't change it. Can't say quiz without having a creepy smile. I didn't. Okay. Oh man, this is so hard. You guys can stop in the back. This is really difficult. If I have a polynomial function with the given roots, what does it mean if it's a root? It's a 0. That means if I plug in 8, it should equal 0. If I plug in -4, it should equal 0. So all you got to do is this. F of x equals what? X minus 8 times what? X plus 4. That's all you've got to do. Sorry. I have my convictions. You can put f of x, you can put h of x, you can put g of x, you can put q of x, you can put r of x, you can put... You do anything? A of x, b of x, c of x, d of x, e of x, f of x, g of x, h of x, I of x, j of x, k of x, l of x, m and x, o of x, q, r, t, u, v, w, x, y, and z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Make sure the exponents are in descending order. Are they?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you? Is it? These say play with me. That's kind of creepy. You play with me? No, sorry. I'm not going to. Sing with me. Sounds more. Next time, won't you sing with me? Sure. Sure. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. We should do other Sesame Street songs. You want to play The Farmer in the Dell? The Farmer in the Dell. The Farmer in... let's do the one, remember? I'm a little... I'll do it on the video. I'm a little teacup, short and stout. Teapot. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I'm a little teapot. You guys know this one? Short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Okay, everyone, hold your hand like this, and then flip your other hand like this. And now sing along with me. The eensy weensy spot. You guys remember that one? There went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the eensy weensy spider went. You guys just want to do math. You're not entertained. I'm sorry. Signed up for this class, Caitlin. You asked me to be your teacher. Okay, did you guys already divide this? So let's go ahead and do it then, shall we? 8, 1, -4, -33, 10, and -16. We divide. Synthetic division. If I ask synthetic division, then use synthetic division. It's a lot easier anyway. 1. 8 times 1 is 8. -4 plus 8 is +4. 8 times 4 is 32. -33 plus 32 is -1. 8 times -1 is -8. 10 minus 8 is 2. 8 times 2 is 16. I got a 0. I hear you, Tony. What? I heard what you just said. You're just like, you're in pain right now because of this class. All right. So this is not the answer. What is the answer? X cubed plus 4x squared minus 1x. Just put an x there. Don't put minus 1x plus 2. Is it divided? Make sure you put the x's back in, because that's not the answer. Synthetic division is just a shortcut. Who's feeling good about the quiz so far? The last question is the most challenging. I'm not lying. You guys remember the stuff we did yesterday? Yes. Because it's not a function, you're just dividing it. It's not a function. So you just leave it like that. It's just a division problem. So no, great question. Great question. The question was, you put f of x in front of the polynomial, but it's not a function. It's just a division problem, so you don't put f of x. There, I had to say what the question was. I have to repeat it. You guys know when the reporter asks questions, can't hear what they are? The guy just answers the question. You know, what the heck was the question? I just said, you're welcome. Anyway. Is that what I got? Yeah. Okay, cool. I want to make sure I'm not making a mistake. Rational roots theorem. This is what we did yesterday. Who was not here yesterday? Okay, you missed a freaking crazy day. That's what we're doing. The rational rule. Yeah. Okay, you guys remember the last one we did yesterday? That was a mother father. I'm not going to do one like that today, okay? Or I'm not going to do one like that on the quiz. On the quiz. All right? So this one's a little bit way easier, way easier. And the one in your quiz will be like this. Okay. First step, we have to figure out, identify the P and the Q. You guys remember? What's my P? P. What's my Q? Well, there's a 1 in front of there, so that's my Q. You guys with me so far? That's the easy part. Now, because we have an 8 there, it's a little bit more challenging. But what are my factors of P? 1, 2, 4, and 8. Because 1 times 8 is 8, 2 times 4 is 8, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 1. Don't forget, it's the pluses and minuses. Plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 8. What are my factors of Q? Plus or minus 1, right? What am I trying to figure out here? Do you guys know? What am I trying to figure out? What am I doing? Finding the possible zeros, right? These aren't the actual zeros. Some of them are, some of them are not. But it's better to do like a whole, not knowing what the heck it is, just narrowing it down to these numbers. So my next step is what? Well, how do I figure out my zeros? What do I do? P over Q, which guess what? My Q is just 1. So that's kind of nice. So, however, it's 1 over 1, 2 over 1, 4 over 1, and 8 over 1. And don't forget the pluses and minuses. And because it's over 1, I can just say, hey, it's plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 8. Obviously, this step you can skip because you can see that it's 1. It's just going to be these numbers here, right? So these are my possible zeros. Okay. Unfortunately, on the test, you can't break it up. But you just start dividing it, right? So how do we figure out if it's a 0? What do I do? Starts with an S, synthetic division. And you start with 1. And if that doesn't work, you start with -1. If that doesn't work, right? So let's start it, shall we? I'm just going to do it for the recording's sake. You guys can go do it on your own. But 1 is 1 a 0. So I got 1, 2, -9, -2. I just do 1 first because it's the easiest one. 1, 1, 3, 1, -8, -8, -10, and -10. Is 1 a 0? No, unless I made a mistake. I made a mistake? 1, 1, 3. Oh, look at it, I made a mistake. Sorry. Let's start over. Sorry, 1 times 1 is 3. Sorry about that. That was my mistake. -9 plus 3 is -6. 1 times -6 is -6. -2 plus -6 is -8. 1 times -8 is What did I discover? 1 is a 0. So I know that my 0 is x equals 1. That's a 0. You guys with me there? That means x minus 1 is a factor, right? You guys with me?
Yeah.
Now, let's keep dividing. This is going to be x cubed plus 3x squared minus 6x minus 8. I could just keep going because I only want to stop until I get to x squared. This is x cubed. So I'll write it on the side here. This is now x cubed plus 3x squared minus 6x minus 8. That's what that equals. Well, let's do our next 0. I'm going to try, 1 can appear twice. It can be a 0 twice. So I'm going to do 1 again. Positive 1. Okay. 1, 1, 4, 4. Negative 2, negative 2, and no, it's not a 0. So 1 only works once. Because it could be x minus 1 times x minus 1, right? Is anyone following me here? X minus 1. So now instead of 1, what's my next 0? Let's do negative 1. Negative 1 was one of them, right? Let's do negative 1. Some of you sound like you already have it, but when you're taking the test, you won't know it. You just got to keep going. Let's do negative 1. 1, negative 1. 2, negative 2. Negative 8. And 8. Well, what do you know? I got negative 1. It worked. So guess what? My other 0 is x equals negative 1. There's my other 0. I forgot what the question asks. What's the question ask? You guys remember? Find all the zeros. Okay. So I got 2 zeros. Now this is x squared plus 2x minus 8. Can I factor this? Yeah. Now I could keep doing the division thing, but now that I have this, I can do my little negative 8 and 2. What times what equals negative 8 and adds to 2? 4 negative 2? 4 negative 2. So guess what? This is going to be x plus 4. I know I'm in the way. Times x minus 2. The whole thing factor out. I got x plus 1 and x minus 1. Right? But the question is, I can't remember if it's f of x or not. The question is, what are the zeros? I had the 2 zeros up here. I got 1 is x equals 1. That's where I got the x minus 1. I got x equals negative 1. That's where I got the x plus 1. What are my other 2 zeros?
4, negative 4.
Negative 4. What's my other one? And 2. And that's the most challenging question. You guys want me to make another one up so you can practice it? I can make one up. But I think that's it for the lesson. Let me make sure that I'll leave that up there. You guys keep copying it. Let me double check. I think what you guys said was that I totally forgot the question, but I think it was asking for the zeros. If it's asking to factor it, make it look like this. If it's asking for the zeros, it's this, right? The factoring is the equation where you find that multiply. If I multiplied all this together, it'd equal what it was before. The zeros are the numbers I plug in to make it 0. Plug in negative 4, that's all 0. Plug in 2, 0. Plug in negative 1, 0. Plug in 1, 0. Those are the zeros. On the test, this is the quiz. Quiz. I'm going to ask you to graph this. Remember we talked about the, the tested the intervals. We set it equal to 0. Remember the steps? Then we factor. Then we test the intervals, and then we graph it. We got to find the y-intercept too. But anyhow, that's that. What's that? Y-intercept, you plug in 0 for x. Plug in 0, and then you basically just multiply 4 times -2 is -8. Be positive 8. Multiply. It's basically just multiplying all those together. Anyhow, find all zeros. So you guys got that? And -4, -1, 1, and 2. Is that what we said? I think that's it. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, there's an extra practice one. Oh, don't look. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it. Let's do this extra practice one. So guys, go ahead and do this one all on your own. Or within your group. See how much you can do. Hey, everyone look at me. I see you guys are on it. Good. This is your most challenging question. If you can do this, you're doing awesome, right? If you can do this, you're doing awesome. So use this time. But really, it's just 1 0. If you think about the graph, that graph one. But you're right, it's wide. Looks like you know what you're doing more. You know what I mean? You don't want to just Yeah, they're all divisible by 2, so it's like simplifying a fraction. If I have like, yeah, like anytime you simplify a fraction, if I say like 10/4, right? The way you simplify it is you divide by 2, so it's 5 halves, right? And so, but this one just happened to be like 10 plus or minus, 8 square root of 7 over 4. You say, oh look, now I can simplify this. They're all divisible by 2. If I made this, say this was 16, what are they all divisible now by? 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 2 divided by 4 is 4. 2 root 7. I don't need this 1 here, so I can write this as 4 plus or minus 2 root 7. Now the last thing I want you to see is if I say 16 plus or minus 5 root 7 over 4, can I simplify this? No. I can, these are both divisible by 4, but this is not. You can only simplify if they're all divisible by the same number. Is that all you needed? Okay. Hey, everyone look up here. Hey, who has all the zeros? Or who's done? Who needs, I'm still working on it, Sensei. Okay, so you guys still work. You're not stuck. No one's stuck? Stuck? You want me to help with stuff? Stuck? Goodbye. Ask if this was correct. Huh? Dude, it's strange. You kept dividing? Yeah. I mean, that works. I think that's harder, but. I don't know. The thing is, once you get to that point, like if you have a ton of zeros to divide, might as well just factor it, right?
I don't have one more, so that kind of.
Push it. We need some more time. It's open. Just push. Who? No. Oh, yeah. What do you? How do you guys feel about blood? You guys want to hear about the blood drive or no? So these guys don't get so much blood. I'm kind of worried. Like, they're so generous. They'll probably do like twice in this place. You get donuts, right?
So, hi guys, Kimberly.
Hey guys, listen up real quick.
We're here to talk to you guys about a blood drive coming up this September 15th, which is this Friday. And then in order to donate, you have to be 16. And then we will give you instructions. We did unfortunately run out because a lot of people are signing up. So we're trying to get more. And then if you guys sign up, we'll find a way to get you certificate. And then for guys, you do have to be 5 feet tall at least and 110 pounds from the ages of 16 to 22. And for women, it does vary. So on the sign-up sheet, you guys can go ahead and work on it. And then the blood drive will be behind the K building from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. You guys can also sign up through a QR code. And then you guys will get free pizza, snacks, and prices for just gift cards and a free picture. So does anyone want to sign up?
As you guys are doing this, I'm just going to solve this on the board for the videotapes. For the video, okay? All right, P is 12, Q is 1, factors of P are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Factors of Q, 1, C over 2, yeah. 1, 6 over 1, 12 over 1. You want to say plus or minus? All right, so let's figure out our. So those are our possible zeros. So I have 1, -2, -7, 8, and 12. We should go 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then we just go ahead. 1, 1. -1, 1. -6. Yeah. 6. Wait. 1, 1. This one is -1. I'm checking my work here. I got 1, 1. -1, -1. -8. -8. 0, 0, and I got 12. So 1 does not work. So then I'm going to go to. I'm going to try -1. 1, -1, -3, +3, -4, +4, 12, -12, 0. So I got 1, so I got -1 is a 0. I'll say x equals -1. Now let's try -1 again. See if -1 works again. 1, -1, -4, 4, 0. So -1 only works once. So now I'm going to try, I'll try 2. Let's try 2. 2. 1, 2, -1, -2, -6, -12. So I got 2. 2 works. And then I'll take this as x squared minus x minus 6. And I can factor this. I can factor this. And I can say -6, -1. And what times what equals -6 and adds to 1? -1. I got -3 and 2. So this will be x minus 3 times x plus 2. My other zeros are x minus 2 and x plus 1. But for this, I got x equals 3, and this I get x equals -2. So those are my zeros. And that's it. I'm signing off. You guys, here's what I got for the zeros. How did you get?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6.
Hey, that's good.